Sorry for the technical delays. We are still in the Heat number 1, Heat 3 of the girls 400 freestyle. In the water of that heat in lane 2 is Liz Haynes from CSP, Delaney Mell from the Tsunami swim team, Laney Jones from the AESC, Oklahoma. Lane 5, Emma Charday from ACE. Lane 6, Emily Glenn from Empire. And lane 7, Claire Cooper from Empire. All right, coming into the wall, first place will be, that's going to be Laney Jones from the American Energy Swim Club. Her last 50 was at 39:03. As soon as it updates her time, her finish time is going to be 5:07:80. 5:07:80. Finishing in second place, lane 5, Emma Schrader from the ACE. Third place will be lane 3, Delaney Mell. All right, lane 4, the final heat of the girls 13 and over 400 freestyle. In lane number 3, Emma Folk from CSP. Lane 4, Alicia Williams, CSP. And in lane 5, Presley Maxwell, also from CSP. Leading it currently in lane 4 from the CSP Tide Riders is Alicia Williams. Lane number 5, second place, Perry Maswell from CSP. Again, I do apologize. We're having a little bit of connection issues, so if it does circle out or does start to not stream the action, we will get back to you as soon as possible. We have multiple people working on it, trying to secure and get the Wi-Fi stabilized. We do thank our host, the Shawnee Mission School District, and the Empire Swim Club, who's the host of our event. If you look at this facility, it is a beautiful facility. It has an 8-lane long course 50-meter pool and a 4-lane 25-yard cool-down warm-up pool. You can see in the camera that it has a dive well on the far end of the pool, and it is 8 lanes with the blocks. Your winner in lane 4 from the CSP Tide Riders is Alicia Williams with her last 50 in 40:54 and her total time of 5:43:11. Our second place finisher in lane number 5, Prairie Maxwell with a time of 6:02:82. All right, event number 2. This will be the boys 400-meter freestyle, heat 1 on the blocks. In lane number 1 from the Tsunami Swim Club, it's Ian Everett. Lane 2 from CSP, Cameron McCreary. Lane 3, AESC, is George Clover. Lane 4 from Springfield Aquatics, Ian Vandergraff. Lane 5 from Empire Swim Club, John Trichin. Lane 6 from the Tsunami Swim Team, Derek Long. Lane 7, the Empire Swim Club, is Caleb Musser. And lane 8 from CSP, Max Marcus. 400-meter freestyle. This is heat 1 of the boys, 13 and over.
Yep, it is halfway.
All right, your leader at the halfway point in lane number 4 is Ian Vandergraaf from the Springfield Aquatics at a 2:01:39 halfway point. Following him in lane 3 from AESC is George Glover. Turning with 100 to go is your leader in lane number 4. Ian Vandergraaf from Springfield Aquatics leading the way. With 25 yards to come, it's your leader in lane 4, Ian Vandergraaf from Springfield Aquatics. Lane 3, second place from American Energy Swim Club is George Glover. But touching the wall first will be Vandergraaf. His last 50 he covered in 31:26. Second place will be Glover. Third place will be lane 5, John Titchen. Go through the top 3. Vandergraaf in 4:07:02. Second place Glover in 4:13:29. In third place lane 5 Tritchen covered in 4:17:11. On the blocks, heat number 2, the boys 400 meter freestyle. In lane number 1 from the Empire Swim Club, Blake Francis. In lane 2 from the Tsunami Swim Team, Caden Murphy. In lane 3 from CSP, Will Welch. In lane 4 from the Empire Swim Club, Keaton Christoph. In lane 5, Empire Swim Club, George Barr. In lane 6 from CSC, Hayden Barnes. In lane 7 from American Energy Swim Club, Keaton Rice. And in lane 8 from Tsunami Swim Team, Sam Hannafant. This is heat 2 of 5 for the boys, 13 and over, 400-yard freestyle. Your leader after the first 100 in lane number 7 from the American Energy Swim Club is Keaton Rice. He covered the first 50 in 30.94. Turning second is lane number 4, which will be Keaton Christoph from Empire in 31:45. Followed by lane 5, George Barr at 31:95.
Lane 6, I think it's. No, lane 7's got
All right, on the final flip turn in lane number 4, leading heat 2 is Keaton Kristoff from the Empire Swim Club in lane number 4, followed closely by lane 7, Keaton Rice from the American Energy Swim Club. They are a dead heat going into the final 25. With a push at the end, lane 7, Keaton Rice, American Energy Swim Club, touches the last 50 in 31.71, followed closely by second place in lane number 4, Keaton Kristoff. The time for lane 7, your winner, is 4:15.96, followed in second place, 4:16.55, and in third place, lane 1, Blake Francois, in 4:24.68. Finishing fourth was lane 5, George Barr, in 4:28.63. Stepping on the blocks is heat 3 for the boys, 13 and over, 400-yard freestyle. This is heat 3 of 5. In lane number 1 for the Empire Swim Club is Caden Bichelle. Lane 2, the Columbia Swim Club, Wade Tucker. In lane 3, CSP, Jaden Yarborough. In lane 4, from Empire Swim Club, Garrett Saylor. In lane 5, American Energy Swim Club, Owen Flynn. In lane 6, from CSP, Wills Dino. In lane 7, CSP, Kearney Foy. And in lane 8, from CSP, Casey Chu. This is heat 3 of 5 of the boys. At the turn, your leader was lane 3, Jaden Yarborough, followed by lane number 6, Wills Dino, both from CSP. As they come to the halfway point, your leader in lane number 3 will be Jaden Yarborough from CSP. Lane 6, in second place will be lane 6, Wills Dino. Third place at the halfway point will be lane number 2, Wade Tucker from Columbia Swim Club. Lane number 4 is stride for stride with him. That is Garrett Saylor from the Empire Swim Club. And I should correct myself, these are not 13 over events. These are an open event swim. We have swimmers in the freestyle for the females division. It was a 9-year-old swam in that final heat. And so far we will have quite a few 11-year-olds swimming here in the boys heats. So these are open. I do correct myself. These were not 13 and over. As lane number 3 takes the turn for the final 100, that's Jordan Yarborough from Clayton Shaw Park, followed closely by lane 6, Wills Dino from CSP, and lane 2, Wade Tucker from Columbia Swim Club. As the swimmers come to the flags, your leader in lane 3 from Clayton Shaw Park will touch first is Jaden Yarborough. In a close stroke for stroke, finishing second will be lane number 2, Wade Tucker from the Columbia Swim Club. Finishing third, lane number 6, Wills Dino, CSP. Your winning time for Jaden Yarborough was 4:35.32. Wade Tucker's in at 4:40.41. And third place, lane 6, Wills Dino at 4:41.22. Fourth place in lane 4, Garrett Saylor, 4:46.06. Fifth place will be lane 7, Kearney Foy at 4:47.33. Stepping on the blocks at this time is heat 4 of the boys 400 freestyle. In lane number 1, from Clayton CSP, Clayton Shaw Park, Aiden Kim. Lane 2, the Springfield Aquatics, is Braden Mayo. Lane 3, Empire Swim Club, Luke Hiasny. Lane 4, American Energy Swim Club, Barrett Jones. Lane 5, the Columbia Swim Club, Forrest Connell. Lane 6, CSP, Austin Chu. Lane 7, from the Clayton Shaw Park, Broden Murphy. Lane 8, from Clayton Shaw Park, Mason Voss. I will make every attempt. I've talked to a couple of the coaches to get the pronunciations of your name, so if I am mispronouncing it, I do apologize up front. As I read through the heat sheet, it looked like I could pronounce them, but as I start to read them under pressure with the mic on, it does seem to get a little stressful. However, at the 100 in lane number 1, leading us is Aiden Kim from CSP, followed closely in lane number 3 by the Empire Swim Club's Luke Hiasny. For those of you who are watching at home, this is heat 4 of 5 of the boys 400-yard freestyle. Our next event will be the girls 400 IM, followed by the boys 400 IM. There will be 3 heats of the girls and 3 heats of the boys. After the completion of the IM, we do start our distance events. We have 1 heat of both each girls and boys in the 800 free, 1 heat of the girls 1500, and 2 heats of the boys 1500 freestyle events. At the halfway point, your leader in lane number 1 is Aiden Kim from CSP, followed closely in lane 2 by Luke Hiasny from the Empire Swim Club, and also third place will be lane 5, which is Forrest Connell. Fourth place out in lane 8 with a little outside speed is going to be Mason Voss from Clayton Shaw Park. With 100 to go, we have a three-person race, and lane number 1 still leading is Aiden Kim from CSP. Lane 2, stroke for stroke, is Luke Hayase from Empire Swim Club, and not letting them get away in lane number 5 is Forrest Connell from the Columbia Swim Club. This is going to come down to the last turn. A good push off the wall, streamline, and not breathing off the turns. We'll see how they come back. As they come into the flags, lane 3 has started to pull away. Luke Hayase, from the Empire Swim Club. He's going to touch the wall in first with a final 50 of 36.79. Second place, Aiden Kim's final 50 was in 38.35. Third place is a soft touch on lane 5, Forrest Connell. And in fourth place will be lane 8, Mason Voss. Your winning time in lane number 3 for Luke was 5:05.10. Second place, lane 1, Aiden Kim, 5:06.96. And we'll have to get you the third place time because it was a soft touch and I don't believe is correct. Our final heat of the boys 400 freestyle is heat 5 of 5. In lane number 3, Colin Cuneen, CSP. In lane 4 from the Empire Swim Club is Dawson Rude. And in lane number 5, Sam Hoberson from CSP. We do have a late entry in lane 6. They have not provided me with the name, so we'll catch up with that later.
I think I have your prediction for you.
AJ Husky will be the swimmer in lane 6 from the Columbia Swim Club.
Yeah, I swam with him when I swam at Columbia Swim Club. Oh, yeah.
What are we doing here? I don't know what we're doing.
I wonder if that girl thinks that there's a break or something. Oh, I bet somebody lost a cap
Oh.
or something, or goggles or something.
Hopefully she's not swimming I am. Go, Hannah! Attack, Hannah! Go, Hannah! Go, Hannah, kick! Kick! Kick, Hannah! As they turn for the freestyle leg, your leader in lane number 4 is Adelaide Reeser from the Columbia Swim Club. Coming to the flags, your leader and going to touch in first place from the Columbia Swim Club is Adelaide Reeser in lane number 4. Second place in lane 6 is Ainsley Dillon from Tsunami. Third place in lane 7 from the American Energy is Texakite, and in fourth place from the CSP Tide Riders is Hannah Renaud. Your winning time, first place 5:08, second place lane 6 5:22, third place 5:23.45, fourth place 5:24.88, and in fifth place lane 2 5:25.19. Heat 2, the 400 IM of the girls. In lane number 2, Caroline Glover from the American Energy Swim Team. In lane 3, Everdeen Ferguson, CSP. Lane 4, Bella Knitting from the Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 5, Caitlin Kuhlman from the CSP. Lane 6, Abby Sanning from Empire Swim Club. And lane 7, Elena Tran from the Tsunami Swim Team. As they come back in the butterfly or in the breaststroke event, in the breaststroke portion of the event, stroke for stroke will be lanes 5 and 7. From lane 5, you have Caitlin Kuhlman from CSP, and lane 7, Elena Tran from the Tsunami Swim Team. Followed closely up in lane 2 by Caroline Glover. As they come to the flags, in lane number 5, Caitlin Kuhlman from CSP will touch the wall first. In lane 7, finishing second, will be Elena Tran. Third place in lane 2 will be Caroline Glover from the American Energy Swim Club. Your winner in lane 5 finished in 5:41.81. That was Caitlin Kuhlman. Second place, lane 7, Elena Tran, finished in 5:43.18. And your third place finisher in lane 2, Caroline Glover, finished in 5:46.92. Your third and final heat of the girls 400 IM. In lane number 3, Adriana Hudnell from the Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, from the Empire Swim Club, is Elodie Cox. And in lane 5, also from the Empire Swim Club, is Castilia Asir. halfway through the breaststroke. Your leader in lane number 4 is Elodie Cox from the Empire Swim Club, followed by lane number 5, Castilia Asir, also from the Empire Swim Club. And just behind her in lane number 3 is Adriana Hudnell from the Tsunami Swim Team. They'll have about 25 yards left to finish in the breaststroke, and then they'll have their 100 meters in the freestyle. The next event will be the boys. It'll be event number 4. It'll be the boys 400 meter IM. There are three heats in this event. Your winner in lane number 4 with a time of 5:44.52 is Elodie Cox. In second place, lane 5 with a time of 5:52.87 was Castilia Azir. And finishing in lane 3, third place, in a time of 6:01.14 is Adriana Hudnell. This will be the first heat of the boys 400 IM. In lane number 1 from the American Energy Swim Club will be Vance Comfort. In lane 2 from the Empire Swim Club, Evan Deedy. In lane 3 from CSP, Graham Zucker. In lane 4 from the Empire Swim Club, it'll be Connor Bichelle. In lane 5 from the Empire Swim Club, Caleb Ellis. In lane 6 from the Empire Swim Club, Blake Nelson. In lane 7 from CSP, Will Thomas. And in lane 8 from CSP, J.D. Suarez. As they come back in the backstroke, it is 3 people have separated themselves. It is lane number 5, which will be Caleb Ellis In lane number 8, J.D. Suarez from CSP. And in lane number 4, Connor Bichelle from the Empire Swim Club as they touch the wall and go into the breaststroke.
JD's bringing that outside smoke.
As they come into the wall, your leader, lane 4 from the Empire Swim Club, is Connor Bichelle. Lane 5 in second place is Caleb Ellis, also from the Empire Swim Club. Holding on to third place is lane 8, J.D. Suarez, as they touch the wall and head back into the freestyle portion of the 400 IM. As they come into the flags, going to win their first heat here in lane number 4 from the Empire Swim Club is Connor Bichelle. Finishing in second place, lane 5 will be Caleb Ellis from the Empire Swim Club. Finishing in second place, or correction, third place in lane number 8 will be J.D. Suarez from CSP. Fourth place will be lane 7, Will Thomas from CSP, followed by lane number 3 in fifth place, which will be Graham Zucker. Sixth place will be in the lane 6, Blake Nelson. Your winner, Connor Bichelle, covered that in 4:42.13. Second place, 4:47.13, and third place in lane 8, 4:53.27. As we have time, your fourth place finisher, lane 7, Will Thomas, finished in 5:03.31. Lane 5 finished in fifth in lane 3 with a time of 5:04.33 was Graham Zucker. On to heat 2 of the boys. This is heat 2 of 3, 400 IM on the block. In lane number 2, Sam Hennefent from the Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 2 from the Tsunami Swim Team, Talon Beagle. Lane 3, let me take that back. That was lane 3 is Talon Beagle. Lane 4 is not here, or is here. They did start. Lane 4 is Leo Caruz, unattached. In lane 5, Gavin Thomas from the CSP. Lane 6, Scott Dole from the Tsunami Swim Club is absent. And then lane 7 is Ben Chumley from CSP.
Pretty smooth.
As they head to the far end of the pool, your leader in lane number 4 is Leo Caruz from, who's unattached, Missouri Valley. In second place in lane number 5 is Gavin Thomas from CSP. And in third place, Ben Chumley from CSP in lane 7.
Yeah, it could be.
As they head out in the breaststroke, your leader is still in lane number 4, Leo Caruz from unattached Missouri Valley. Second and third place are stroke for stroke. In lane 5, Gavin Thomas from CSP and Ben Chumley, also from the CSP Tide Riders. In fourth place, out in lane 2, is Sam Hannafent from the Tsunami Swim Team, followed in closely in lane 3 by Talon Beagle of the Tsunami Swim Team.
The breaststroke hit the
As they turn home to the freestyle event, your leader still in lane 4, Leo Caruz, unattached Missouri Valley. In second place in lane 5 is Gavin Thomas from CSP. In third place, touching the wall and turning to his freestyle event now, is Ben Chumley in lane 7, followed closely by lane number 2, Sam Hannafent from the Tsunami Swim Team, and Tom Beagle, also from the Tsunami Swim Team. As your leader comes to the flag, lane 4, Leo Caruz, unattached Missouri Valley, covers the final 50 in 32:28 for a time of, as soon as it updates, 4:56.72. Second place in lane number 5 will be Gavin Thomas from CSP. He has a soft touch. I won't be able to give you his accurate time. Finishing third in lane 7 is going to be Ben Chumley. Ben Chumley covered the final 50 in 34:87, and finishing fourth in lane 2 will be Sam Hannafent. Your third place time for Ben Chumley is 5:24.46, and your fourth place time for lane 2, Sam Hannafent, will be 5:28.48. Your final heat of the boys, 400 IM, heat 3 of 3 is on the blocks. In lane number 2 is Jace Jones from the Empire Swim Club. Lane 4 from the Empire Swim Club is Noah Reeves. And in lane 5, the Tsunami Swim Club, is Preston Zuber. coming to the wall in the butterfly portion of the 400 IM, leading is in lane 5. That's Preston Zuber from the Tsunami Swim Team. Touching the wall second, Noah Reeves from the Empire Swim Club. And third at the turn is Jace Jones, also from the Empire Swim Club, as they start the backstroke.
Yeah, a lot of those kids have got flexibility.
Coming to the wall from first place on the turn into the breaststroke event is lane number 5. That is Preston Zuber, from the Tsunami Swim Team. Second place, Noah Reeves from the Empire Swim Club.
You want Hannah to move up to a lead?
As they turn to come home, your leader is still in lane 5, is Preston Zuber, but he is being pushed by lane 4's Noah Reeves of the Empire Swim Club. Following this heat, we will move into event number 5. It'll be the girls 800 freestyle. We do have one heat of that event. Same thing with the boys. Event number 6 will be 800 meter freestyle, one heat. And then we move to the 1500. One heat of the girls and 2 heats of the boys. But currently in the 400 IM, heat 3, lane 5, Preston Zuber from the Tsunami Swim Team is going to touch the wall first. In second place, lane 4 from the Empire Swim Club is Noah Reeves. Preston Zuber finished the 36.06 for his 100 free and finished in a time of 5:19.20. Finishing second, Noah Reeves from the Empire Swim Club finished in 5:21.75. And coming into the flags, our third place finisher is Jace Jones from the Empire Swim Club. Jace finished that final 140.91 with a final time of, it'll update here momentarily, of 6:08.37. On the blocks now is event number 5, girls 800 freestyle, heat 1 of 1. In lane number 2 from Clayton Shaw Park, Isabel Phillips. In lane number 3, the Empire Swim Club's Delaney Bolden. In lane 4 from the CSP Tide Riders, Norley Brown. In lane 5 from the Empire Swim Club, Bethany Glenn. In lane 6 from the Tsunami Swim Team, Sydney Morris. And in lane 7, the Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Claire Glenn.
Yeah, it was a lot.
At the 200 mark, your leader in lane number 4 is Norley Brown from CSP, followed in lane 5 by Bethany Glenn. Norley's time was 2:18.15 at the 200, followed by lane 5 in second place at 2:20.17 at the 200. Third place in lane number 3 is Delaney Bolden from the Empire Swim Club. coming into the wall at the 400-meter mark is Norley Brown from CSP. Second place, lane number 5, is Bethany Glenn. And in lane 3 is Delaney Bolden. Norley's time at the split was 4:41.75. Lane 2 was 4:47.88. And lane 3 split at the time was 4:53.47 for those of you keeping count of your splits at home. Just a reminder, the 13 and over group will start tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. is when we will go live. Generally, we go live about 10 minutes before broadcast. We are hoping to have our technical difficulties straightened out, and we should have the scoreboard in our upper left-hand corner. We would like to thank some of our sponsors and some of the people that are here today. We do list our sponsors at the bottom left-hand corner. Something like B&B Aquatics, Speedo, MICDS. It'll go through the bottom left-hand side. You'll see our sponsors who help take care of us. At this point, like I said, we are in the middle of the 800 freestyle girls. This is heat 1 of 1. While we're thanking our host, the Empire Swim Club, and the facility, Shawnee Mission School District. If you have not made the trip to Kansas City, this facility was built in 2020 with a bond issue and combined with the city of Lenexa, Kansas, Parks University, and the Shawnee Mission School District. I was told by the operator that it was built for just a small fee of $30 million. So if you are listening and you're from the St. Louis area and would like to donate that, I am sure we can find a way to have that built in the St. Louis metropolitan area. On the bell lap coming home, your leader in lane number 4, Norley Brown, followed in lane number 5 by Bethany Glenn of the Empire Swim Club, and lane number 3, Delaney Bolden from the Empire Swim Club. Norley Brown touches the wall first with her final 100 time of a 34.14. Her total time will pop up here in just a moment. coming. It'll be a 9:28.45. Second place in lane 5 from the Empire Swim Club is Bethany Glenn. She covered the last 100 in 34.96 with a 800 free time of 9:37.70. Third place will be Delaney Bolden from the Empire Swim Club, who covered her last 100 in 36.33 and finished the 800 free in 9:48.80. Finishing fourth in lane number 7 was Claire Glenn with a time of 10:35.09. Fifth place is lane 2, which will be Isabel Phillips with a time of 10:39.26. And sixth place in lane 6 will be Sydney Morris with a time of 10:50.22. This will be event number 6, heat 1 of 1, the boys 800 meter freestyle.
And plus we're all
All right, in the 800 meter freestyle, boys, in lane number 2 is Ryan Mounty from Clayton Shaw Park. In lane number 3 from the Empire Swim Club is Zach Gilmore. In lane 4 from the Columbia Swim Club is Jackson Veltrop. In lane number 5 from Clayton Shaw Park, Trey Cunine. In lane 6 from CSP, Sam Ellenhorn. And lane 7 from CSP, Cabot Morowski. As they turn at the first 100 in lane 5 is Trey Cunine touching the wall first. Second place will be lane 3, Zach Gilmore from the Empire Swim Club. And in lane 4, Jackson Veltrop from the Columbia Swim Club as they finish that first 100. As they come to the flags at the 400-meter mark of the 800 free, Trey Cunine in lane number 5 touches the wall first. In lane 4 and 3 flip at the same time. That will be Zach Gilmore from the Empire Swim Club and Jackson Veltrop from Columbia Swim Club. Trey did turn at 4:21.83, the other two at 4:25. As your swimmers come to the flags of the bell lap, Trey Cunine will turn in first place from CSP in lane number 5. Second place will be lane number 4, Jackson Veltrop from the Columbia Swim Club. And in lane 3 will be Zach Gilmore from the Empire Swim Club. As your leaders come into the flag, Trey Cunine will be your winner. Trey Cunine in the lane 5 from the CSP Tide Riders finished that last 132.01. Second place will be in lane 4. That will be Jackson Veltrop from Columbia Swim Club. He finished in 33.26, and in lane 3, Zach Gilmore from the Empire Swim Club. Trey Cunine was your winning time with an 8:46.93. Second place will be lane 4. Jackson Veltrop finished in 8:55.70. And your third place finisher in lane 3, Zach Gilmore, with a time of 8:59.12. Fourth place will be in lane 7. That'll be Cabot Morosky. And in fifth place will be up in lane 2. That'll be Ryan Mounty from the CSP. Cabot Morosky finished in a time of 9:27.10. And Ryan Mounty finished in a time of 9:27.87. And for your final finisher will be in lane 6, Sam Ellerhorn from CSP. He covered the final 136.99 with a final time as it updates. Will be 9:58.91. Stepping on the blocks now, event number 7, heat 1 of 1, the 1500 meter freestyle, the female women. Correction, it's going to be a mixed heat. It'll be a mixed heat of 1500 freestyle. Lanes 1 through 4 will be female swimmers, and lanes 6, 7, and 8 will be men. In lane number 1, give me just a moment, I'll get everything else. Lane number 1 is going to be Macy Hansen from the Columbia Swim Club. Lane number 2 is going to be Avery True from the Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 3 will be Margaret Beamdeck from CSP. And in lane 4 will be Aaron Lamping from CSP. Give me just a moment while I grab your men and try to figure out who's in our pool. Just a moment. So what we've done is we've combined heats 1 of the girls, the 1 and 1 of the girls, and heat 2 of the boys. So in lane number 6, you're going to have Luke Cummings from the American Energy Swim Club. In lane 7, Kearney Foy from the CSP Tide Riders. And in lane 8, Casey Chu. I'll go through your lineup again. We'll go 1 through 8. In lane number 1, Macy Hansen, women's from the Columbia Swim Club. Lane 2, Avery True from the Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 5, Margaret Beamdeck from CSP. And lane 4, Aaron Lamping from CSP. On the men, in lane number 6 is Luke Cummings from the American Energy Swim Club. In lane 7, Kearney Foy from CSP. And in lane 8, Casey Chu from CSP. As an update, just a reminder, if you're just joining us or you walked away thinking a moment, we have combined the girls and boys. This is heat 1 of the girls, and heat 2 of the boys are in a mixed heat. In lane 1 is Macy Hansen from Columbia Swim Club. Lane 2 is Avery True from the Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 3 is Margaret Veemdick from CSP. And lane 4 is Aaron Lamping from CSP. There's nobody in lane 5. Lane 6 is where our men start. They are in 6, 7, and 8. Lane 6 is Luke Cummings from American Energy Swim Club. Lane 7 is Kearney Foy from CSP. And lane 8 is Casey Chu from CSP. If you haven't, we will be restarting the 13 and over event tomorrow morning. The meet starts at 8. Generally, we will live stream starting about 10 minutes before the event. As a reminder, if you were with us for the entire broadcast here tonight, we did have some technical difficulties. We will work to try to have the scoreboard in the top left-hand corner of your screen tomorrow during the event. I want to thank our host, the Empire Swim Club, and the facility that's hosting us today, the Shawnee Mission Aquatic Center. They've done an outstanding job of setting us up, separating our kids to sit safely and spread out amongst the facility. The facility, if you have not been here, is an 8-lane, 50-meter pool, and also has a 25-yard, 4-lane warm-down and warm-up. The far end of the pool does have a dive tank. It does have both 1 and 3 meters, 1 meter boards and 3 meter platform with boards. So it's a beautiful facility. If you can see the roof on the architectural design of the roof, it is a wonderful facility. It'd be worth making the trip next time we come to Kansas City. We do appreciate the invitation. We also are sponsored. Our sponsors are rolling at the bottom left-hand side of your screen.
Our leader, girls, also. Certainly.
For those of you just joining us, we do have a mixed heat in the water. It is the 1500 freestyle. Lanes 1 through 4 are the girls' events, are the girls from heat 1. Lanes 6, 7, and 8 are the boys from heat 2 of the boys. I'll go through the lineup with you real quick. As a reminder, lane number 1 is Macy Hansen from the Columbia Swim Club. Lane 2 is Avery True, who is our leader at this point, from the Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 5, Margaret Beendick from CSP, and lane 6, Aaron Lamping from CSP. In the boys 6, 7, and 8, lane 6 is Luke Cummings from the American Energy Swim Club. Lane number 7 is Kearney Foy from CSP, and lane 8 is Casey Chu from CSP. There's not a clock. I can tell you that we are just turned over 15 minutes into the event. I believe by Avery True is your leader. believe I seen them just put number 25 into the water for her lap 25 of 30. That will leave us at the conclusion of this heat, and then one heat left, and that'll be of the boys. That'll be event number 8, the 1500 meter freestyle. After this mixed heat of 1500. Your leader in lane 2 is Avery True. She's coming into her bell lap. This is her final lap. Avery True is making her final turn to come home. She is your leader in lane 2 of the heat. As a reminder, lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4 are female swimmers, and lanes 6, 7, and 8 are male swimmers of this mixed event. Yep. Touching first is Avery True from the Tsunami Swim Team. Her time is 18 minutes, 22 seconds, 0.48. 18:22.48. That's just over a 5-second drop for that young lady. Finishing in second place in the heat is lane 7. That will be Kearney Foy from the CSP Tide Riders. He finished in lane 6. Will finish in third place. That is Luke Cummings from the American Energy Swim Club. Kearney Foy in the second place finished in 18:46.70, 18.4670. Third place finisher Luke Cummings finished in 18.50.60. Your fourth place finisher is going to be Erin Lamping from CSP. She finished in a time of 18:58.17. Your fifth place finisher in lane 3 will be Margaret Beamdick. She finished in a time of 18:58.38. Your sixth place finisher was Casey Chu in lane 8 from CSP. He finished in a time of 18.59.88. And your final finisher in lane number 1, Macy Hansen. She finished in a time of 19.4266. This will be event number 8. The boys 1500 are on the blocks. In lane number 1 from Clayton Shaw Park CSP Tide Riders is Xander Theodos. In lane 2 from the American Energy Swim Club is Gabe Coleman. Lane 3 from the Tsunami Swim Team is Derek Long. Lane 4 of the Tsunami Swim Team is Alec Enyart. And in lane 5 from the CSP Tide Riders is Nico Theodos. Lane 6 from the Empire Swim Club is Graydon Peoples. And in lane 7 from the Tsunami Swim Team is Scott Doyle. I will scratch Scott Doyle. He did not start the race. So we will only have lanes 1 through 6. This is the 1500 meter freestyle. This is the final event of the evening. And it is event number 8. While the boys are in the water, we will take the time to thanks the facilities for hosting us here at the Shawnee Mission School District's Aquatic Center. It is a brand new facility built in 2020 in combination in agreement with the Shawnee Mission School District, the Lenexa City Council, and the Parks University. Our host team is the Empire Kansas City Swim Club. We thank them for the invitation and they allowed us to broadcast the event. If you joined us earlier, we did have some technical difficulties. We hope to have those smoothed out. We will attempt to have the scoreboard in the top left-hand corner tomorrow for us so that you'll be able to see the times. With the shorter events and the quicker events, it will be more difficult to get any times to all of you on the broadcast without interrupting the starting block. The event is being updated on Meet Mobile, so you should be able to go to Meet Mobile and get your splits and times for your swimmers. Thank you for listening tonight. This is a 1500 freestyle. We are coming to the end of the 100 at this time, or the first 100 at this time. Make that 200, sorry.